Hello, good day to all. Today shall we see auxiliaries? Auxiliaries are nothing but helping verbs. The verb be, have and do when used with ordinary verbs to make tenses, passive forms, questions and negatives are called auxiliaries. Okay, or auxiliary verb. That means helping verb. For example, be. First, shall I start with be? The auxiliary be is used in the form of continuous tenses. For example, he is working. I was writing. Can you see the be form there? Is and was. In the formation of the passive, you can have the gate was opened. The gate was opened. And in case of infinitive is used to indicate a plan or arrangement or agreement. We are to be married next month. We are to be married next month. Shall we see the have? The auxiliary have is used in the formation of perfect tenses. He has worked. He has been working. I have to be there by 5 o'clock. This is obligation. Okay. Then the past form had is to be used. I had to be there by 5 o'clock. Okay. Then negatives also you can use. And negative questions. They have to go. They don't have to go. Do they have to go? See how we have used the have. They have to go. They don't have to go. Do they have to go? Now let me see the auxiliary do. Do, he doesn't work. He didn't work. Does he work? Did he work? These are all the do forms. Okay. Even in ordinary verb we say, do you know him? Yes, I do. She sings well. Yes, she does. You met him, didn't you? Then in the affirmative statement also, you do look pale. I told him not to go, but he did go. So this is all affirmative. Now will be imperative. Do be quiet. Oh, do come. It's going to be such fun. Do is strongly stressed here. Okay. Now shall we see the models? The verbs can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must and ought are called modal verbs, or you can say modals. They are used before ordinary verbs and express meanings such as permission, possibility, certainty, necessity, and even need and dare can sometimes be used like modal verbs. Now, first we will see can, could, may, might. Can usually express the ability. I can swim across the river. He can work this sum. So, ability. And you can express permission also. May I borrow your umbrella? Can I borrow your camera? So, here it is expressing expecting the permission. And may is used to express possibility. It may rain tomorrow. He may be at home. These are all possibility in affirmative sentence. Sometimes it goes may is used to express the wish. May success attend you. May you live happily and long. These are all expressed the wishes. Could and might. I could swim across the river when I was young. Ability. She wondered whether it could be true. This is possibility. Okay. And let us see shall, should, will, would. We will need the money on 20th. Tomorrow will be Sunday. So this is all expressed purely future. Shall sometimes is used in the second and third person to express a command. You shall have a holiday tomorrow. You shall be punished for this. This is. Now we'll see the will. Will mostly will come for promise also. I will try to do better next time. I will succeed or die in the attempt. Sometimes as a habit, he will talk about nothing but films. Probability. This will be the book you want, I suppose. And she would sit for hours listening to the wires. This is express the obligation. We should obey the laws. Now, must, ought to. Must is used to express the necessity or obligation. You must get up early. I must be on a diet. This is obligation, must. And here, logical certainty also. She must have left already. She must have left already. Again, here we will see ought. Ought to express moral obligation. We ought to help him. We ought to love our neighbors. The book ought to be very useful. Here it is used as a probability. Need and dare. The auxiliary need and dare express a discontinued habit. They used to be very good. They used to be very good. That means now they are not good. He need not go. Not necessary for him to go. And I didn't need to buy it. So it is not necessary for him to buy it. Now the auxiliary dare. How dare you contradict me? He dared not to do it. So dare is equal to challenges. Okay. These are the models and the way how we should use it. I hope you all understand the lesson. Okay guys, shall we meet in the next session?